the most controversial topics right now is the use of AI in music creation. And today we're putting it to the test. AI versus human. When it comes to music creation, content creation, who is really the winner here? When it comes to how fast AI can do stuff, it is frightening. It is. But is this something that we should be afraid of or something that we should use to our advantage? I'm still on the fence, but today that's why we're gonna put it to the test. Who's gonna get the job done in all the ways that we need? So we're gonna have 3 different rounds and we're gonna have 3 different ratings. We're gonna rate the creativity, the replay potential, AKA, is this something that people will wanna actually listen to and maybe even sign a $3 million deal or something? I don't know. And lastly, is this a creative process that I would do again? So let's get into it. Okay, so for round 1, we're gonna compare how me as a human, I took a reference from a song and created something off of the inspiration. And we're gonna do the same thing for AI. Use AI to listen to the song and reference it and then see what we can come up with and compare the 2. So there was a song that I heard back in like 2022 or 2023. And I remember specifically hearing the song and I'm like, oh my gosh, I really love how this beat sounds and feels. I wanna make something like it. So this is a very random track. I remember it was like a video of Will Smith using the song and I'm like, ooh, what song is this? So I listened to it, I made a beat, and then I made a hook for it. So let's hear the reference track that I took some inspiration from to create a beat with.
1, 2, 3, let's switch this up. Wow, maybe a bet, maybe for a while I said, fuck you mean, boy, man up and take this shit clean, boy. Such a sublime, boy.
Okay, that was a little jiggy vibe, right? I think this is a good song to test this with because it's not like a typical vibe that you hear all the time. I think that this is not something that like AI is fed all the time. So I'm very curious on how this is gonna go. So here's the beat that I made based off of getting the inspiration from this song. Okay, so now we're gonna feed the song to AI and let it get inspiration from the sound. So we're gonna use ChatGPT and play the song and see how it can describe it so that we can put it in Rhythmix, which is an AI song creator and so much more. See what inspiration it gets and what it can create. Hello chat, I am going to play a song and I would like for you to give a detailed description of the sound and the style so that I can feed it into a song creation app to create a song from it. Could you do that?
Absolutely.
Contemporary female rap R&B hybrid with confident, seductive, and slightly dark edge. Create a high energy, confident rap R&B song. So all this trap with cinematic atmospheric synths. I love this. Punchy 808 drums around 145 BPM. This is perfect. I'm gonna put this into Rhythmix and see what it comes up with. Okay, so we got the ChatGPT prompt here in the description of the song. And we're going to use Rhythmix, which is a really fire music creation app, video creation app. I'm not gonna lie, it's super dope. Yeah, we're just gonna do random just so we can see if it creates something anywhere close. Song creation. Okay, we have our song generated. Let's give it a gander.
Cause I would text on my mind 7 days. When my mind is saying about what's always at the days. I just put a eye on the thought was a waste. But always on the case, but now you're wasting on my base. I return if I still break sign. Won't let with you all then serve our fights. Up to 50 listen all the saints. Open everyone, the right click me.
Okay, so round 1 is now complete. So for creativity, I have to give the beat that I made a 4 out of 5. You know what I'm saying? We got pretty close to the vibe that I was inspired by. Would I replay that beat? Yes, I do like that beat quite a lot, I'm not gonna lie. I don't really play it for many people, but I do like it. I love those triplet type of vibes. I feel like that actually fits my sound really good. So replay potential, we're gonna give that a 5 out of 5. Would I do this again? Yes, I am 100% probably going to listen to something to be like, dang, I wanna make something like that. Do my own version, so. Okay, now, as far as the AI track that we just generated, for creativity, I have to give ChatGPT its 10s because that prompt was pretty amazing. It was very detailed. It was something that I wouldn't have ever came up with myself and that quickly, right? So for creativity, I'm gonna give Chat a 4, but if we're gonna talk about the song, I'm gonna give it a 3. And the reason being, it was a good song, but it didn't quite capture the essence. I just feel like humans just do it a little bit differently. So creativity, Chat plus Rhythmix, I'm gonna give it a 3. Replay potential. Now, when I listen to this, I'm gonna rate it a 3 as well because that beat was crazy that they made. I'm not gonna lie. I would take some of the elements of that beat and make something new out of it. So, and would I do this again? Yeah, that was pretty easy, typing in a little something and it creating something completely from scratch. Like, that was pretty awesome. So I'm gonna give it a 5, but I'm gonna have to give round 1 to the human. Hello. All right, so let's do round 2. So for round 2, we're gonna put lyrics to the test. I didn't expect for Rhythmix to put vocals on the beat that it created, but it did. So it kind of gave it a little bit of an edge. It did more than I was doing in the round. So I'm gonna play you the hook that I created. I'm also gonna take the lyrics that I wrote and put it into Rhythmix and see what it can create with the lyrics that I feed it. So let's get into it. So I have 2 versions of this. One I did in my regular voice, and then one I actually raised a few octaves. Here's the original. Bobby, all of my beats united. I can't get over you, stop it. All of my music options. Bobby, can't nobody shift the status. We on the flow like faucet. We on the flow like faucet. So here's how it sounds a little higher. Bobby, all of my beats united. I can't get over you, stop it. All of my So I'm going to go ahead and give my rating now. For me, aka myself, the human, I would give the creativity a 4 out of 5 again. Would I replay it? Would I replay it? Yeah, if I mix it better. So let's go 4 out of 5 with that. Would I do this again? Of course. This is just my typical process. I make a beat. A lot of times I'll get on there and I'll just mumble some melodies and then I'll write out a hook that kind of fit what I'm mumbling. And that's just kind of my process. So absolutely, I would do that again. 5 out of 5 for the human. Now let's see what we can do if I put those same lyrics into Rhythmix. Okay, so let me copy and paste these lyrics. I'm scared to do the style of music because I just don't want to like put it in a box. So I'm gonna leave it blank and we're gonna see what it creates. Cruising through the city lights, feel the rhythm, it ignites. Every moment I'm alive, chasing dreams, I thrive. Vibing, all of my biz, you minded. I could go off or go shopping. All of my mood, I got options. Kids in the living on the ball, and I got faucet. Vibing, can't nobody shift the status. Hey. We gonna flow like faucet. Okay, I have to be honest, that round was actually kind of good. I have to give this creativity a 10 out of 10. It took what I said and actually created an entire vibe around it with the new beat, how she sang it, just everything. I actually really liked this for the first try. That was actually really good. Would I replay it? If this was a song that just popped up on someone's Spotify playlist, they might listen to it. So I'm gonna have to give it a 5 out of 5 on that. Now, would I do this process again? Oh yeah, you think I won't? You think I'm not gonna take a bunch of my lyrics and put it in there and see if they come up with now? Oh yeah. So AI might have taken that round, I'm not gonna lie. It actually made its own song. You know, I took some inspiration from something and created that. It's just a hook that I put on it, but they created a whole song based off of those little bitty lyrics. You got me. Rhythmix did their thing with that, I'm not gonna lie. All right, so for the last and the final round, can AI make better content to promote these said songs? Rhythmix has a feature where you can actually put a photo in it and then it can create a whole video from it. Just a short clip. So I'm thinking like, you know, do like a little 10, 12 second TikTok reel. I'm gonna do my own and I'm gonna compare it with Rhythmix, so let's get it. Okay, so I found a picture of a dog. I want to see if it can create something with it. This dog has like shades on and stuff. I typed in literally a dog vibing. All right, let's see. 20 credits, God! No, it's playing. Okay, so while it's creating the dog video, I'm gonna go ahead and create my video. So let's do it. All right, so I just went over in a corner and did like a little fake meditation vibe. We'll see how it comes out. Okay, so here's the AI generated video. I think this is so funny. Like, I'm living, literally. For my video, me sitting in the corner doing my fake meditation, and you know, it's cute. It's not really nothing crazy. I give the creativity a 3 out of 5. Would I scroll past this video if it was on my TikTok? The song might make me stay, you know, I'm gonna give it also a 3 out of 5. It's, you know, it's cool. Will I do it again? Now, will I film in the way that I filmed again? I probably won't actually sit in my corner and meditate and make a video that way. I don't know. I just kind of wing something on the fly just for the sake of being fast as AI. Will I pull out a camera and film myself again? Yeah. Will I pull out a camera and film myself doing that again? Probably a 2 out of 5. Now for the AI video, I think it's amazing that I took this little picture and this dog is actually vibing. Creativity, I mean, I know I had to put a little bit of it in there as well, but I'm gonna have to give it a 4 out of 5. That's pretty fire. It going with the vibe of the song and making the dog do a little dance, like, I love it. Would I watch this again, the little doggy getting his life on it? I would, because I just love dogs. I think the dog with shades on is just hilarious. So, will I make a video using Rhythmix like this again? Yeah, you can use all types of stuff. You can use all types of photos, any photo you want. You can use a picture of yourself, how quickly it did it. Absolutely, I will keep trying. I love that. So my general takeaway from this video is, although AI is at a place where it's doing things at lightning speed, doing things that just doesn't even make sense for it to do, and it's doing it well, I still think that the human touch is unmatched. You know, is AI a better creator than humans? I have to say no. Really, I just feel like using AI to help to give more ideas, to enhance what you already have, just like I put the lyrics in there and it kind of took it to another level and gave it a whole different vibe and experience. I think that's really dope. And do we need to rely on it for everything? No. But can it help us? Yes. So I don't think that humans can be replaced when it comes to music making. But you can use tools like Rhythmix and like ChatGPT and all the stuff out there to help you with your music creations and your video creations as well. Try it out and see if you like it yourself. You never know. So that's my video for the day. I'm curious on what you guys think about this, about the app, about the songs that it created, about the contest. How would you have rated everything? I'm very curious. And let me know in the comments. And until next time, guys, bye.